Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'm filming a very highly requested makeup look. This is the makeup look I wore in my #1 favorite product from most brands, which I don't blame you. This makeup look is really cute and it's really fun. I did film and post a short on this look, but I know many of you perform long form videos, as do I. So here it is. So before we get started, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. I feel like starting with my eyes today, so I'm going to put on some of my Fenty Beauty eye primer. For my eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty Glowish Micro Mini Moss palette. It is super cute. It's the only one that caught my eye in the 3 that they came out with. I thought the greens in here looked striking. So I'm going to be using this shade in the crease, but I'm first going to take a little bit of my setting powder, which is the Huda Beauty Loose Powder, and I'm going to put it from brow to crease because I don't want that first crease shade to show up so intensely. This is the easiest way to ensure you get a diffused crease. So I'm using this Smith 237 that still has a little bit of my loose powder on it, and I'm dipping into this taupey grayish color. And this is going to be our starting point. And I'm going to apply this like I would to contour my eye, but I'm also going to flick the rest of the pigment outwards just to draw it out. Taking a moment away from this palette, I'm grabbing my Makeup Forever Artist pencil in the shade Total Taupe 508 to create kind of my map for my liner. I'm starting from my lower lash line. This is one of my favorite pencils. You can use it as a cool toned lip liner as well, but I love to use it as an eye look mapper. I'll do exactly this, and it just blends right into the shadow. It's not too light, not too dark. And it really helps to enhance other eyeshadows as well. It's a great multi-purpose pencil for me. Just going to grab a Smith angled brush, and I'm just going to help blend this out. So there's my general shape for my liner. I'm now going to jump back into this little palette here, and I'm going to take this really, really pretty green. And I'm grabbing that on this SMI shader brush from Moda. Any flat brush like this would work. And I'm going to press this right into my lid. And I was really impressed with this green, not only because of its intense pigmentation, but it's super even and it doesn't turn up gray on my lid, which is rare for greens. Sometimes they look really green and then they just look like a slate gray, and I hate that. It's like eyeshadow clickbait. And I just make sure to evenly press this all over my lid. I don't mind if I get some on this eyeliner and on top of my crease work because I really liked how it blended into the crease color. It just made it look more foresty and mossy. Now with a super small pencil brush, this is a Refer 23. I'm grabbing the dark green from this palette, this one, and I'm going to overlay this on top of that artist pencil I laid down earlier. I love adding eyeshadows on top of eyeliner just to make them look more matte and smoky, and it also makes the liner look super, super opaque. And then I just make sure to wipe this little brush on a towel so I'm able to grab at the edges and blend them out because I did want kind of a smokier look to it. I'm even going to dip into that light green I put all over my lid to kind of help that out. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that for a moment until I add concealer, then I'm going to finish my lower lash line and my inner corner. I'm going to repeat it on this eye as well as do my eyebrows off camera, so please enjoy the brow intermission. Okay, this may seem all over the place, but I wanted to do a little fun thing, potential blushes you could do with this eye look. And I wanted to do like some swatches on my cheeks so you could see them more accurately. So green is really, really fun. I almost consider it a neutral sometimes. I know that may sound crazy, but think about it. We see it paired with every color in nature and it just works. So you can have a lot of fun pairing lipsticks and blushes with this little palette, or any green palette for the matter. So you could pair it with some stunning berry colors or any red toned blush, because that is going to be the most complementary, because green and red are complementary colors. I'll just swatch this one here quickly. This is Rose Ink Azalea. Hopefully you'll be able to tell by these little baby swatches. If I want kind of a softer vibe, my favorite color to pair with greens are these kind of brown leaning beiges. Always looks good. I'm gonna swatch Rose Latte from Fenty. And let's do this one because this one's a lot softer. It's the MAC Glow Play Blush in So Natural. This is so randomly timed in this video, but another tonal family I like to pair with green is orange colors. Can you even tell? I don't know, but very flattering. That was Rare Beauty Love. But now let's get into the base, and I'm going to start with my Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. And for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Glossier Stretch, and I'm using the shade Light 2. I know many of you wanted to see what this looked like over primer and set with powder, so I'll be doing that today. I've worn this a few more times since my wear test video. It's so good, you guys. It is so good. My skin is feeling extra irritated today. I think it's because I had a very stressful morning. I missed a very exciting meeting, which is so unlike me. I've never done that before, but I've been beating myself up mentally about it all day. I can't get over it. Hopefully doing my makeup today will be a little moment of peace and quiet, and it's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. I should really blast that Hannah Montana song right now. I'm now going to try a new concealer. This is the Gucci Beauty Multi-Use Longwear Concealer, and I purchased the shade Fair Medium 21N. Okay, that is very light. Okay, wow, that is actually a really nice formula. It feels like the ones I like. It has that thin kind of powdery feel consistency. It feels very, very watery. It looks blurring and mattifying. It's giving me like a thinner version of the Lancome All Over Concealer, like the LYS Triple Fix. It's feeling good. I actually really like the feels of that for my first impression, but let's see how that settles into this makeup look. But damn, that actually was really, really nice to work with. And my oh my, does it ever have a lot of coverage. The color might be a little bit bright for me, but that's okay. Winter is coming. It'll be good. I'm going to set this down with the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Cupcake. There has been so many concealers. I'm planning a few videos, as I've mentioned a few times. I don't really know how to go about the swatching clips. I'm like a little bit worried for my under eyes. I'm gonna have to film them across a few days, I think. Those videos might take a while for me to produce, you guys, so, and for my editor to edit. Shout out to Haley, she's very patient with me. There's a lot that's going to go into those videos, and I want to try all of them thoroughly before giving you guys reviews. So yeah, it's gonna be a while for those. So now getting into bronzer. Oh wait, I wanna see what this looks like set up close. That looks wonderful. That looks wonderful, right? Really nice, really, really nice. I really hope it's a good match. It was ridiculously expensive, so maybe I don't wish it's a match, but my goodness, look at this packaging. It is stunning. See, another color inspo here. Green with beautiful pinks. Stunning combination. Oh my god, I love how this looks against my eye makeup and my nails. Damn. Okay, I'm going to sculpt my face using my Tower 28 Sculptino in the shade Getty, and I'm going to use it with my Moda blending fan brush. I spotted this in my collection today. I was like, hey, I missed that product. For my highlighter, I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade 2.5. So far, so good, you guys. So far, so good with this product. You know, it really sucks to admit this, but this one truly is the best glow boosting product. There's really good ones out there too, but this one is still that bitch. For my blush, I'm going to stick with the one I used in my original short, which was the M Cosmetics So Soft Blush in the shade Strawberry. I know a lot of you wanted to see this exact look recreated in a YouTube video, so let's just keep it as is. I was going to switch up the blush, but no, that's too complicated. I'm just gonna go with this one. So I apply a little bit of this shade in the palm of my hand. And today I'm going to be using my Rare Beauty blush brush to apply. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that pigment. We're gonna build slow. I know this isn't the most fall toned color. It's the perfect transitional summer to fall look, okay? Could be watermelon inspired. I like to look at this look as a strawberry matcha makeup look. So back to the eyes, I'm going to take a little bit of this vibrant green and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line here, right underneath all of this. I wanted the vibrance of this color down here. Now that's under there, I'm going to take this shade once again, the taupey greige, and I'm going to put that right on top just to kind of mute it a little bit and to contour under here a little bit more too. I know people have heavy feelings towards micro trends, like naming looks strawberry matcha looks, for example. I really like them because they make me look at my collection differently. Like I actually look inward instead of always looking at the newer products. I don't know, I think they're fun, they're harmless, and they give me good makeup inspo and ideas and such. I mean, I can agree that some go a little bit too far, but for makeup looks, you know, some people just really enjoy switching up their looks on the daily, and that is so okay. But anyways, I'm curling my lashes now with my favorite eyelash curler, the Shiseido one. It is so good. And I'm going to put a heavy coat of my Clio Kill Lash Mascara. Whoa, I really curled my lashes on that side. I got passionate about what I was saying about micro trends. And for my inner corner highlight, I'm using Exhilarate from Rare Beauty. And before we finish with lips, I'm just going to take some of my Huda Beauty powder to set the center of my face. Whoa, I took way too much. It's everywhere. All right. And for my lips, I'm going to line them first with this Nude Rose pencil from Jones Road. I've been really enjoying these lip liners. And then for my lip combo, I'm going to be using 2 of these Peri Para Ink Velvets. I'm first going to layer on Strawberry Nude 27 all over. And these are really nice. They have a really silky, cloudy feel with a really pretty matte finish, but they're like a comfort matte. They don't dry down all the way. And they also stain a little bit, which is so nice. And then I wanted it to be a little bit more vibrant, but this is gorgeous on its own, right? But I'm going to layer a little bit of the shade 38. I don't know what the name of this one is specifically, but I put some right in the middle. just to liven it up a little bit. To really get myself in the fall spirit, I want to do a little combination of these two perfumes. I've never really done this before. I'm going to mix these two Replica fragrances. This is an oldie but a goodie by the Fireplace, and this is Autumn Vibes. I think they'll make a really nice pair. I'm going to do 2 squirts of this and 1 of this. Maybe 1 more of this. Layer them a little bit. Oh, that's delightful. Fall. And that's going to be all for me today, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I will link and list everything I used in the description down below, so feel free to check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.